Hey Facebook friends, this one's a call out to all of the Native Americans that we are trying to help right now. This isn't going to be the official social media one, but I just wanted to keep it real because right now a lot of you guys have been seeing basically a photo. I want you to know that I hear your stories, I hear your pain, and for every single one of you that has shared with me a story about the people that are dying on your reservation or in Amazon or in the Maya, you know, the taxi drivers who are still being demanded to drive, and people still being demanded to work in the hotels because very self-centered people that insist on still taking their vacation and all this. You know, or missionaries going into the Amazon and spreading this around, and, you know, or the people that are freaking out and so they think, oh, now's a great time to drive out to the Navajo Nation. I want you to know we hear you. I want you to know we're all absolutely committed to doing everything we can to try and help save as many lives as we can through getting these masks. And I know that it's tedious. I'm so sorry that the logistics are taking so much time. But I want you to know that, you know, we're doing this 24/7 because I'll be up for 36 hours and then I'll go to sleep sometime around 8 a.m. or 9. And around that time, Yolanda the Blue Horse is waking up and she does 36 hours. So we're overlapping, but there's always someone on board. And our entire organization is committed to this. We are going to do everything we can to help everyone. Now, I can't promise we'll get everything in terms of the mask, but that's why we said, give us two numbers. Give us the list of the most vulnerable and give us the whole population that you're worried about. So I will promise we will do everything we can to get those most vulnerable people covered. However, if it's a smaller group, I won't see any problem. We'll try our best to cover those. But anyway, I just want you to know that we hear those words. We understand the fear. And most of us have also lost people that we care deeply about. And believe me, right now, the frustration I feel is the way that my trust is written. It's weird. It's like I'm legally forced to be selfish. So I can buy a car, build a house, but trying to get funds to do humanitarian work is not easy. But as I've shared with many of you, I've already gotten my attorney involved and we are fighting to be able to get these funds to save lives. And I mean it when I say that if you, and any of you ever saw Schindler's List, you see him at the end with this watch and he's going, this could have saved that many more lives. He pulls something else out, this could have saved that many. And I will be making a video like this and sending it to my trust and saying, at the end of your days, you're not going to care about how much my trust made. You're not going to care about your promotions. But on your deathbed, you're going to think, I could have saved more lives and it wouldn't have cost me a cent because it was someone else's money. At the end of your days, you're going to ask yourself, what did my soul do in that moment in time? And this is that moment. I really believe that. It certainly was not what I thought we would be focused on this year. I thought we were going to be focused on getting our Center for Outreach and moving forward on other programs and all gung-ho. And yet, people that were involved with some of this have passed away and others are fighting for their lives. And our team is trucking along, and just like everybody else, we're doing the Zoom. I want all of you to know, because I've had to say this to so many people today, every single day, since all this began. You matter, you're heard. If you're alone, know you're not alone. Know everyone else is feeling the same way right now. If you're elderly and you don't have anyone living with you, reach out on Facebook. We can figure it out. We can talk. No one is alone in this. And if you're one of those people on a reservation in the United States, on indigenous tribes somewhere else in the Americas, we hear you, we care about you, and a whole lot of people are coming together already, and we haven't even launched this thing publicly, which will be launched on Tuesday. Chelsea, a wonderful, wonderful person, thank you, you're a godsend. is helping us really take this out to Giving Tuesday, and we'll be doing a much more formal launch. But I just want you all to know that we care. You're heard, and you have our absolute dedication and passion to make this happen and to get you all what you need. I promise you that. I was asked recently by Dr. Bull McDonald of the Blackfoot Nation. He said, if this fails, whose name does it come down on? It comes down on me. If this fails, I'll take the blame, okay? And I'll put this out there on social media so you all can see I will take the blame if it fails. And I will personally feel every life that isn't saved by not being able to get a mask. I will promise you. I feel that. I was told by Chief Tazama down in the Amazon, they were so scared about letting us know who individual chiefs are because people want to go down in there and kill them. And I promised them, you don't have to specify who they all are. We'll just trust. But I want everyone else out there who's not indigenous, not Native American, to know the real fears that people are facing right now. People have had their machines confiscated. People are not getting their masks. We don't have to get super political, but these are the facts. And I want you to know that we are going to do everything we can to stand with you in this time, and we have been working on it, and we'll continue working on it. So, with that note, I'm going to show you this beautiful view. It's the first time I've been outside my house in, as I said, about 36 hours of working. But isn't that beautiful? This gorgeous earth. This gorgeous earth is healing right now. And it's healing in large part because we human beings aren't mucking it up just like we usually do. But one thing I've also been noticing is that people are taking time to be with each other. I'm seeing people picnicking. I'm seeing people taking walks, more people fishing than ever before. People are remembering, and I hope all of us hold on to this. And when you hear that people down the Amazon are desperate for soap, thank you, Tanya Rodriguez, for stepping up with that. Thank you, David Pukai Jones and Curtis Munoz, who are researching how you can make soap based on Amazonian ingredients. But the fact that we're even talking about that kind of thing, it makes me grateful when I wash my hands. There's so much to be grateful for. And I want to thank you all, every one of you who's been part of this and who are joining us and walking with us, because we've all been blessed to do a lot of good things with our lives, and I feel good, that I've done things that I'm proud of, but nothing has ever literally translated into saving lives as this moment has. So whoever you are, if you're able to spend the $1.64, sorry, $2.64 on on a coffee at a Starbucks or something like that, you can buy a mask. So we're going to put this PayPal link here, and I want you all to really think, what's ordering a pizza? That could be a few masks. I'm not saying do it in lieu of that. I'm just saying put it in perspective. No one has too little. Every one of you could maybe buy one. Heck, right now I've got around 7,000 of you that follow me on Facebook. Well, if every one of you bought one mask, that's 7,000 lives that could be saved. 7,000 lives that could be saved. So we're going to need to get that vote out there. And if you guys have greater social platforms than I do, I want you to get it out there too. This is our opportunity to stand together as humanity, because we can make a difference. So to all of you who are indigenous, I love you, I respect you, and we're working with you. For all those of you that, like me, are blessed to know where you're going to buy your bar of soap tomorrow, I want you to get out there and help us to get soap down in the Amazon. I want you to get out there and help us buy masks for other tribes and places that need them. So, love you all. And thanks to everyone who is working their asses off, because I know so many of you are, on helping different parts of this world population deal with this crisis. Because I know there are many people just like me who are this exhausted and emotional. And there are many people much, much worse. I know with our Food Source DFW program Todd has going through Memnosyne Institute. We're serving about 1,500 people a day. I know Green Source is doing its part. We're getting information out. It's going to take all of us. But one of the simplest things you can do if you feel helpless and you need to be lifted up is to do something proactive. So buy one mask. If nothing else, buy one mask. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for listening to me. I'll talk to you soon.